Hey, what's going on, Sal? This is Owen with Bright Marketing. We spoke on the phone a bit earlier this afternoon, and I mentioned that I wanted to send over a quick video for you. This is that video. It's just going to cover a couple different things that I noticed here on your website because I was doing some research in your area, landed here on your site, and it's a great looking site. I just noticed a couple of things that I wanted to point out to you, so I'm just going to cover that in this video. Again, great looking site. I'm just going to cover a couple different topics and let you guys know what I found as well as where you guys would get the most value from, okay? So first things first, I'm just going to cover a bit about content. When someone is searching for really anything online, in your guys' instance, a plumber in the Riverside area, Riverside area and any of the surrounding area that you work in, Google starts crawling websites looking for information, and they're trying to rank that information. They're trying to figure out which websites have the most relevant content and should be first, and then which websites should come second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. In order to do that, they come on here on your page and they're looking for specific keywords, and they're kind of basing that ranking off of those keywords. So, for example, if someone were to search for plumbing Riverside, Riverside Plumbing, plumber in Riverside, stuff like that, and you had those keywords here on your page, you'll immediately become more relevant, and there's a better chance that they will list you higher in the search results. So keywords are really important, but on top of that, Google comes through here and they read the rest of you guys' information here. They're really looking for stuff to kind of gauge whether or not you guys are an expert in this industry, what services that you guys are providing, as well as the areas that you guys are working in. So even pictures like this, what they're saved as, Google can read and get an idea of what it is that you guys do. So Google likes to see around 2,000 words here on your homepage. I did a quick word count for you guys, and you're at 275 words, so not quite at that 2,000 word mark just yet. And you guys are missing some important keywords here. So it's going to make it difficult for Google to understand exactly what it is that you guys do, where you guys are working. So adding that additional content with those keywords would really help give Google a better understanding of what it is that you guys do, and there's a better chance that they're going to see you as more relevant in the search term in the search results. Okay. So next thing I wanted to cover is I did a search for plumbing Riverside, California. It's really typical to see these ads running up here, but right below that, actually, let me get rid of this. There we go. Right below that right here, this is the map pack section. Okay. This is really important because the top three listed here are get a lot of the results, or a lot of the jobs and a lot of the work, because they're listed right away and they're just super easy to find. And the best way to end up in this map pack section right here is with citations. Okay. A citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories all throughout the web, such as Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Yelp. Those are just a few. But the more citations you have, the better chance you have of showing up in this map pack section right here, okay? So that's really important. I just want to cover that real quick. If we scroll down here, these are known as the organic section, and these websites are just as important, or this section is just as important, because if people don't stop right here, they come down to the organic section, and ideally you want to be on that front page and within these top three spots right here, so that the most amount of people are able to find your guys' website, okay? So Yelp takes up the first spot right here. Their directory, they're just relevant because they have a lot of information, but Google actually prefers local websites such as yourself. So with proper SEO and the right strategies, beating out these directories, or this directory being Yelp, isn't too tough. So Big John's Plumbing is number 2. RTOlsonplumbing.com is number 2. But let's take a look at these guys right here, because they're the highest on this list right here, and kind of go from there, okay? So this is Big John's Plumbing website right here, and right off the bat we can see it's a decent looking website. It's nothing too crazy, but they do have keywords right off so that Google's able to kind of crawl this website and bam, see Riverside Plumber right here right off the bat, right? And they have plumbing contractor in Riverside right here. They probably have more keywords scattered throughout this website. I'm not going to take too much time looking for it, because we're going to look at their rating anyway, and we can see which keywords they're ranking for. It's a decent looking site, nothing too crazy. Got some reviews here. They don't have the 2,000 words that Google's looking for either. I can just kind of tell by scrolling around this website. But let's take a look at this website's rating and kind of go from there, okay? So this is a paid tool I like to use called Ahrefs, and they buy their data from Google. So it gives me a good idea of what's working well for the competition and what can work well for you too, okay? The next thing I want to cover with you is this UR rating and this DR rating right here, okay? This UR rating is a trust rating, kind of like how credible you are in the eyes of Google. And this DR rating is kind of like a strength rating, or how powerful you are in the eyes of Google. Now, both of these ratings right here are increased by backlinks. And the way a backlink works, all that it means is that there's a website out there that's pointing back to you guys. So there's a website that has a link and people click on it and it takes them from that website to yours. That's a link that's linking back to you guys, or a backlink. So the more of that, the better. Google likes to see a lot of authoritative websites linking back to you guys. So this website has 338 backlinks, and these are coming from 88 referring domains or other websites. And out of those referring domains, 78 of them are powerful. Now that leads me into the last thing I wanted to cover with you, which are these keywords. And these are the keywords in the search terms that I was mentioning before, okay? These ones right here, these Riverside, California plumbers, plumber Riverside, California plumbers. These are all local search terms, or buyer intent keywords, as we like to call them. So if someone's searching for this keyword, they're in Riverside, they're looking for a plumber, and this one right here specifically is being searched 60 times per month, and they're getting a good amount of traffic from that because they're sitting in that #1 position right here, okay? We can look at a few more. Plumber Riverside right here, California, I believe that's the same one. Nope, different. Okay, so Plumber Riverside, California, 100 people are searching for that per month. That's a big number, right? It's 100 potential clients right there, our customers. And they're getting a decent amount of traffic from that. They are ranked in that #1. It's on like an inner service area page. I'd have to look at that and see why they're not getting more traffic. But that's still some traffic coming in. So all this stuff adds up really quickly, right? Look at this one, Plumber Riverside, California. Here's the same keyword we're looking at, 100 people, and it's on their homepage. They're getting over a quarter of that volume coming into their website because they're sitting in that #1 position. So let's look at a few more. They're down in the #2 spots down here now, for Riverside CA Plumbing, Plumber Riverside, all this kind of stuff. So this one right here, Plumbers Riverside, California, is being searched 80 times per month, and they're getting a good amount of traffic because they're in that #2 spot, okay? So the more keywords you have on your page and that are ranking higher, the more people that are going to be able to find you guys. So there's tons of keywords that you can go after as well, and just clarify what services that you offer, what areas that you guys are working in. These are just the keywords that this website specifically targeting. I just kind of want to show you how much volume is in here within these keywords, okay? But I went ahead and entered you guys in here too, HerculesPlumbingInc.com. You guys have a trust rating of 14, or credibility rating. You guys don't have a you guys don't have a strength or power rating just yet. You guys have 109 backlinks coming in from 14 referring domains, and out of those referring domains, 7 of them are powerful. Now, I want to hop into these keywords, do the same thing, organize them from top to bottom, and kind of go from there, okay? So, you did some branding. This is your business, your name, your company, Hercules Plumbing. Love to see it. You guys are in the 7th position for that. But then we get down into these buyer intent keywords, right? So you guys serve the Moreno Valley area, you guys serve Riverside, you guys serve Rialto, Ontario, again, Moreno Valley Plumbing. But if we look over here at all the volume, so Moreno Valley Plumber right here is being searched 350 times per month. That's an insane amount of volume right here. And you guys aren't getting very much traffic because you guys are down in that 33rd spot. So they want to find you guys. They really do. They're looking for a plumber in that area. It's just a little hard to find your website, being that it's on the 3rd page of Google, okay? Now we can look at another one, Plumbers Ontario. 20 people are searching for that per month. And again, I'm not able to find you guys because you're down in that 37th position right here, okay? Let's do a few more. Plumbing Contractors Riverside. 50 people are searching for that per month. And you guys, again, aren't able to get any traffic because you guys are down in that 44th spot right here. So I just want to talk about these keywords because an issue that I see a lot really falls down into these keywords and not targeting them enough. But if you're able to follow these tips that I was giving you here today, getting onto that front page of Google would definitely be possible for you, man. But that's about it. I apologize, it's carried on a bit longer than I anticipated, but I just wanted to make sure I got all this information in front of you. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you and clear anything up. I do ask for a bit of feedback. If you don't mind, just let me know what you thought about the video, if you found it helpful or not. But thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a good weekend.